we don't know what that is, but we'll go in tomorrow and figure it out. But it's a lot of games like that in the past have not gone our way. So for us to kind of make the plays towards the end down the stretch to win the football game is encouraging for us. So we're proud of that. But yeah, that was a big play. Luke did a great job, kicked this guy out. We actually wanted him to be inside, but he was outside, and it was just time to make a play, so we did.
What happened on that play from your perspective that allowed you to buy some time, step up in the pocket and make that throw in some situations where it looked like earlier in the game things were breaking down and not working out?
Yeah, it was the way the play was designed. It was a sprint out. So I just knew that I wanted to get out and make something happen. And Jacory ran a great route, and they cut him loose, and then we made that play, and then kind of felt from there we were rolling. So. We just stood in there. We kept swinging. They kept swinging, and it feels good to get the win with making those plays down the stretch.
Coach Will said that the blood in the eyes Dylan is the best version of him. What does he mean?
Yeah.
How are you feeling in that?
Yeah. Well, he came over to me in the middle of the game and was like, "This is me and you," and that struck me. And then we went out there and scored, and he was just trying to tell me to take my energy because I was juiced up to the team and everybody. So. But I told him, I said, Coach, I don't know if I can say this, so I won't say it. But I said, I got blood in my eyes, like we're going to win this football game, and I wasn't going to let it slip away. And so, it's something you train for in the whole offseason. You wait for a moment like that, so you got to jump on it when you get it.
He said angry, that you were angry. When you saw it up close, you were kind of describing it. Is that how you felt about the way it was going?
Yeah, there were some plays that, we've gone over all week and missed some there, and you go back and look at it, and there's guys running wide open, and it's the worst feeling when you're either on your back or you're scrambling for no reason, and there's guys running wide open, and you're trying to get the ball off. So I don't know. I'm proud of the way the O-line fought, though. They kept fighting, they kept punching, and I thought Pritch did a great job locking down that side.
Don't want to make excuses, but how did the wind factor into the?
Yeah, it didn't factor at all. Yeah, I came out in pregame, threw with the wind, threw against the wind, and it was about 4-yard difference going into the wind and going against. So the wind didn't factor in anything. I didn't think any throws were. I don't know. Maybe there were some bad throws, but the interception was terrible. But go ahead. Yeah, next question.
Corey came in here and talked about taking Michigan State's soul at halftime. What was the vibe that you felt for the team going into halftime and coming out of it?
Yeah, there's a situation in the Michigan game where we had the ball and it was tied football game, and as we were watching the tape, we're like, these are the drives that you got to go down and you got to score because you never know if they go back out and score because there's great football teams in this league and you can't give anyone hope. So Jacory, that dude makes plays left and right. Too bad the punt return got called back, but. He does a great job leading alongside with all the other guys, so, hats off to him.
Coach said that you play your best football when you're angry. I don't know, do you agree with that? Does it just make you focus?
Yeah, I'll have to talk that up with him if angry is the right word. It'd be more just zoned in. I was in the zone, even though the game may have not shown that, but just super focused and nothing really fazed our offense on what was going on. There was things not going our way, and I'm just super proud of the way we stuck together because we knew we were going to keep punching, they were going to punch, and eventually someone's going to have to be knocked out. And, my man Zay didn't have a shoe on, and we threw the knockout blow, so that was a big one for us.
Yeah, he did mention, Coach mentioned that last year kind of reminded him of the UCLA
100%.
Yeah. And last year obviously didn't turn out the way today did. What's changed? What has grown?
Yeah, that brotherhood, that locker room is strong. Like I said after the loss, we're either going to break or we're going to come together. And you saw a bunch of guys rally together, and we made plays down the stretch, and that's all it is just making plays when it counts. You're not going to win first quarter, you're not going to win the second quarter. We knew they were going to be a third quarter team, so we just had to withstand the storm and we came out on the end, and I thought our pass rush and our D line they got a lot of hate, which is unfortunate, but I thought they rushed the passer tremendously well, and our DBs and then linebackers covered. So they gave us a shot to win, and our guys made plays.
When you guys can force 3 turnovers and then special teams can have the impact they had, how
Yeah.
much easier does that make your day and take some of the pressure off you?
It's important, and special teams can tilt a game, and you've seen it today. It got us a score, a couple scores. One got called back, and our defense was causing havoc all night. That was a big emphasis this week was havoc plays, and they forced their quarterback to make plays and play the football he didn't want to play, and it resulted in interceptions and helped us keep pushing forward.
Coach Rule said that you heard him when you guys were celebrating the block punt for a touchdown. Can you talk about it from your perspective?
Yeah, he was just smiling at me, and as I was running down to go celebrate Jameer, he just was staring at me, and I'm like, he probably wants me to hug him and squeeze him, so I did, and I thought all this training was going to pay off for him, but I guess it didn't. He got to lift a little more weights. Thank you, guys.
Questions?
For how big special teams in this game today?
It was huge. I feel like we've been talking about it all week, and we already said it was going to be a block punt by Jameer Khan. That happened. We said, I'm going to take one back this week. That happened, but it seemed like I called back. No bad towards Carter. Still my guy. They was blocking, had a high level on the perimeter, on special teams, and just ready to get in and get better from it.
Hey, the wheel route, coach, when he was in here, mentioned a couple of times that he felt like the 45-yard pass on 3rd down right after Michigan State took the lead was what sparked you guys. Did you feel that in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, I always feel good every time I make a play, or anytime a play happens. I feel like it's a momentum builder, and I felt like after that drop pass I had, I was like, I got to go make it up. You know what I'm saying? So when I made that catch, it was a proud moment. I wish I would have scored, but hey, we still came out with the dub, so I'm proud of the guys.
How'd you see Dylan kind of handle some of his struggles? Coach Rule said he kind of got angry.
Yeah, he was. It's football. You get tackled a couple times, you get upset, but I feel like he played it. He kept a level head. We came out offense, and we continued to do what we do. Emmett came back and scored, blocking. We were doing our thing, and I feel like we played good on every aspect of the game, special teams, defense, offense. We just picked each other up.
After that touchdown drive in the first quarter, it was a long time on the sidelines. Was it a little bit difficult to get back into the flow of the game after that?
I wouldn't say it was difficult, but it did feel like a long time we was on the sideline. We was over there. We was talking about, we was like, dang, we ready to get back out there. You know what I'm saying? Just take some pressure off the defense, of course, but defense did their thing, so you feel me? We all came together and played a good game, and I'm proud of them. I know they're proud of us.
What was the mood in the locker room at halftime?
At halftime, just putting them away. I'll say, coming out there, just taking their soul, take all the hope out of them. They came and made it a 14-14 game, and we don't want to go out with a blowout. We want to be fun. You know what I'm saying? So when they came and scored, I got hyped. I was like, oh yeah, they think they got a shot. So we got a chance to take their soul. So it was good. It was good that happened, and I know y'all liked it. So yay.
Hey, Jacory, how much more comfortable are you getting back there on fielding punts in comparison to week one to now?
I've been comfortable for real. I'll just say, just wait until that moment came, and it still ain't come yet because I got called back, but I'm still working at it every week, just getting better from it. I trust my guys out there blocking. They want to block for me. Every time we go out there, they tell me, this the one. So I know that they think that, so it's on me from there. So I'm happy to have them blocking for me. Happy for Coach Eck. Hope we made him proud on his birthday.
Do you feel like you mentioned a lot of things. We saw a lot of things on special teams that helped change this game. That play was a big one too, even though it got called back. Like how much of that has to do with the attitude that Coach Eck has brought to playing special teams here?
Just knowing that special teams and getting an extra drive, how it changed the game, builds momentum. I could feel it. When we were on special team, they were kind of nervous to punt it, or because what happened, a block punt. One was took to the house, called back. So we felt it, of course, and it's always good to have know that your opponent fear you in an aspect of the game, and yeah, we liked it.
After you had those, DeShon thought he had a touchdown, you thought you had a touchdown on your return. When Isaiah stepped out and scored with one shoe, what was the reaction to that?
I was lit. I was like, all I see is elbows and head. You know what I'm saying? He was running for his life. I was like, you literally ran out your cleats. But I'm happy for him. I wish I was in there to block for him. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it was a touchdown. Proud of Keelan. Going in motion, bringing him with him. It was a nice play, and that was a big momentum boost in the game. And I'm proud of him for that touchdown. He been waiting on it for a minute. So
How
yeah.
good does the win feel after sitting on the Michigan loss for 2 weeks?
Can you repeat that for me?
How good does it feel to get the win and take the Michigan loss out of your guys' mouth?
It feel good to get that taste out your mouth, of course. You know what I'm saying? Feel good to come out here and play another game. We've been waiting for a while. So it was good to be out there. And we on the next week.
Jacory, Coach mentioned how much maybe last year you might have reacted as a team collectively a little different when you guys went down a touchdown. How much growth has this team made just maybe mentally about not worrying about being down and going up and taking it, like you kind of said, taking their soul?
Yeah, I'll say just taking that next step. Just taking that next step, like with the guys in this program. Like, we tired of the curses and all that. It's not curses, it's us just getting out there and playing the next play. Like, at the end of the day, the coaches call whatever. The players got to make it come to life, you know what I'm saying? So we all just have that mindset now, and we tired of the past and all that, and we just want to be in the moment and, bring this back, bring Nebraska back. Like, we doing it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to be with them. I'm happy to be a part of this, and I can't wait to see what else we do in the future. I know it's going to be some dubs, so I'm proud. I'm ready to go.
Thank you, Jacory.
Thank y'all for having me. Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
I am 100% good.
What made you so effective today?
Really just practicing all week, knowing and doing my assignment, and executing on the plays. And then when the play is there, just make the play.
DeShon, can you talk about the work ethic that it's taken from you in the summer and just in those moments in practice to deliver a performance like you did today?
I mean, it's just, like I said, when you come here and train, the mentality you have to have is try to be persistent throughout anything. So, persistence is just being consistent through trial. And I feel like with the summer, I made my mind up and said, I'm going to do what I have to do in order to perform on the field. And by the grace of God, I'm able to do that. And so with the help of my coaches and my teammates, we can all come together and make plays.
What was the mentality of the defense as the offense stuttered a little bit in the second quarter for you guys to keep getting turnover after turnover?
Go out and ball. That's our mentality. I mean, it's hunt to be hunted. We trying to go hunt. Like, it ain't fun if you're not playing. So as a defense, we want to be on the field too. We want to go out there and make plays. So offense gave us opportunity to do our job.
What do you see just from this team when tough moments, like you say, you go through trials in the season during a game and you're down 7 points. What did the guys show you today?
We just know how to stay neutral, man. There's gonna be highs in the game, there's gonna be lows in the game. You just can't be flustered because something goes wrong, or if something goes right, you got to stay neutral. Because it's a 60-minute game, and you don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm proud of my guys for coming out there fighting. Me and V9 always tell ourselves before practice, fight, and we remind ourselves of that, and we go out there and play.
What was it like seeing everybody said Jameer Khan, they expected him to block a punt this week. When he did that, what was that like?
Man, that was amazing because, he a dog, bro. Like, he a workaholic. I tell you, that boy do anything to be on the field. And, when he made that block, I was so proud of him. I was just filled with joy. That's my dog right there. And we prepared for that all week, and we said it's going to happen, and it happened.
You're not the first person to wear this shirt. You're wearing this as Operation on it. What's the backstory of your T-shirt?
That's an inside thing with Coach Rule. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not allowed to get that much detail, but
DeShon, what was your perspective on that side pass that you almost took to the house that got called back?
I was thinking, I was like, no way they just called it back. I was like, man, I just did what I was taught. Scoop and score. We work on that every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday we work on that. And so I was just doing what I was trained to do.
Did it surprise you at all? The Michigan State guy didn't even try and go and pick it back up at all?
Yeah, it did surprise me, but I mean, we train if the ball on the ground, go pick it up. That's as a defense. Like we was always trained that way. If it's on the ground, go pick it up.
Is we're close. I mean, that one got called back, and Jacory's punt return got called back. You were close to having 3 scores on defense and special teams today. That whole complementary football, and how much of an improvement in this team as a whole do you see in that area? from one year to the other?
Much improvement from year 1 to year 3 now. I mean, playing complementary football make the game easier. I tell you that. You don't have to rely on offense as much. You don't have to rely on defense as much. Everyone comes together and plays the game to win the game. And it just makes the game easy.
So what did those moments feel like for you? You came in with 1 career interception. You lead with 2 today.
Man, I just thank God, man, for the opportunity he blessed me with to come out here and make plays, man. It's been a long journey for me, and I'm just blessed, man.
You had a couple at Hutch too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were they in the same game or different games?
Saying I had 2 picks in the same game at Hutchinson, and I had 2 more during the season.
Coach Butler thought you should have taken one of those to the house. Is that what we heard?
Yeah, he was getting on my tail, but I was just thinking catch the ball. You know what I'm saying? Catch the ball.
All right, thanks.
Thank y'all, man.
Questions?
And what was your guys' plan on Childs and just slowing down their running game?
Yeah, we know that Childs was a good player, so scheming up like a good game plan for him and being able to contain him and his athleticism was like the goal. So even though he made good plays, I think we accomplished the goal. And even though he's a great player and he made a couple plays, I think like obviously the outcome of the game.
Hey, Javin, when you've been a part of so many teams at Nebraska and so many games, maybe like that have appeared in doubt going into the fourth quarter and haven't gone Nebraska's way, what's it like to now be starting to experience games like Cincinnati and this one that do finish in favor of your team?
Yeah, it's a little different. I mean, no shot on the other teams I was on, but like the culture, I feel like they are part of our culture too. So like throughout the whole year, like all the years, Nebraska has grown to become a winning program, especially with Coach Rule and the way the players have taken on the culture and taken on the standard and the process that we do. We have pride in it, so it shows on the field. And it took a long time, but I'm glad the results are showing.
I think he has his pass defense is so good. It's really good. Why do you think it's been so good this year?
Integrity, practice is hard. Practice is harder than the game. So people get yelled at, people get screamed at for not doing their job, for messing up in practice. So when the game comes, it's kind of like second nature. People just line up and make the plays that they're supposed to.
And Coach Rule said Butler was fired up today. Is that your view of it?
Butler's always fired up. So like he's always fired up. He's always has energy. He always screaming or whatever. That's just Butler, and he just trying to get the best out of his players, and I appreciate that.
Rule said it was Philadelphia John Butler. What is Philly John Butler like?
Oh, he's rough nosed, get in your face, will square up with anybody on the field. He's a gritty coach, and I love him. I love that about him. He just loves to. He's just really roughneck, a really hard nosed coach, and he wants the best out of every one of his players, and it shows with passion.
Career high in TFLs for you. What's that like after long journey for you?
I mean, I'm just really happy with the win. I really didn't pay attention to with all the stats and stuff. I mean, whatever I got to do to help this team win and help us get that W and go on to the next week is what I'm worried about.
was the mood in the locker room after the win?
Oh, amazing. Everyone's dancing. Everyone's, because like we just won a close game. We won a Big Ten game, which is always going to be a hard fought game. So just being able to win those games and then go into the locker room and celebrate with your teammates, there's nothing really better than that.
What did you see from the demeanor on the sideline during the time that the game went from 14-0 in your favor to you being down 21-14 late in the third?
Our demeanor, I mean, like, as like humans, you're gonna, something kind of creeps into somebody's mind and stuff like that. But with the culture, that gets that's how you defend it. So with players on our sideline, we just kept telling each other we got to keep going, just play it one play at a time and go hunt. That was the motto for this week. So being able to go hunt and being able to make plays where you're supposed to make them and play our brand of football, that's what we focused on.
Hey, you guys won the turnover battle again. I think you're at +6 for the season.
Oh.
How impressive is that stat? And it's such a swing for where you were just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I mean, with us learning more about football each and every year, having our young guys learn about football, having even our older guys learn about more football, we just know like what is important in the game and how to win a game. So I think we focused on the more important aspects of football, more important aspects of how to win a game. So that's one of the main points in football is turnover margin. So I think focusing that on since I've even been here, turnover margin has been probably top 3 most important things in football and in general. So I remember Coach Rule harping at us like that's important, and it's obviously showing based on the stat that you just gave me.
All right, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks.
No, you're all good.
Questions? Felt like the pass rush was getting there early and often. Is that what seemed like on the field?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, we just wanted to cause as much pressure as possible. Getting back to them, guys did a great job of that today. I feel like we were really active in the backfield.
They had just 21 rush yards on 14 first down attempts. I mean, how big of an emphasis was it to kind of shut down those early run plays?
Huge, huge. We wanted to shut down those run, open up the passing game because we knew what we could do pass rush wise. So I feel like we did a good job of setting that up. There was some little stuff we got to clean up in between, but like as an overview, I feel like we did good at shutting the run down.
What was the plan on Childs? I mean, after a while, were you guys like, hey, we just got to stay back and when he takes off, we're ready for it?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to give him as much pressure as we could, though. It got to a point where they let me spy him a little bit more, not letting him get out the pocket as much because he was trying to make stuff happen with his feet. So, yeah, we had more of an emphasis to just collapse in the pocket, not really trying to get too much past him that second half. But sure, I was jumping the snaps, so they really gave me the green light to do whatever.
What you guys work on the last couple of weeks as related to run defense? It seemed like it paid off today.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, that bye week, I mean, that was beyond the emphasis. That Tuesday and Wednesday, we were going head-to-head like it was a scrimmage. That really got everybody's physicality back in line. Everybody's mindsets was ready to go.
What was the vibe in the locker room after the win?
I mean, excited. I mean, we want to know this week, so excited as we should be. But, I mean, also at the same time, we don't really like how that fourth quarter went with a backup quarterback coming in and throwing for 60 yards against us. Like, that does have to be, those are questions that do need to be answered. So tomorrow during film, we'll definitely address all that.
What was the lift on the sideline when Jacory made that play?
Yeah, it was. I mean, we were so excited. I mean, Jacory does that damn near every day in practice. So we were just waiting for one to break in a game, and it did. Got everyone blocked the dude. Everyone did their assignment. I mean, I think there was a block in the back. Is that what it was? I mean, but shoot, I mean, it was a great play.
What about Jameer Khan's punt?
Oh, huge. I mean, he's blocked it literally 10 times this week practicing in it. Like, he's been flying. He's getting there like 1.8 seconds during practice. So we all knew he was going to block it. It just had to be good timing. So, I mean, shout out to Jameer.
If Dasan Merritt got the start, obviously you guys kind of go back a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, what did he do to kind of get this position?
I mean, Dawson's been working his ass off since he's been here. I mean, he's always. I mean, while I'll give Dawson he's mentally ahead of the game. Definitely props to his dad and where he's been from because I can relate. So he's definitely mentally ahead. I mean, physically, you guys see what he can do. He's really athletic, and I mean, today they really gave him that opportunity. I feel like he used it to his advantage.
Anything else for DeShon?
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Keith wanted to be
see other guys when it wasn't going your way there for a little bit in the middle of the game. You had like 77 yards of offense late third quarter. What did you see on the field?
Yes, sir. Even on the sideline, I've seen our team come together as one. We've been through a lot of adversity, and our team's been through a lot. So, like, we know, the defense had our back earlier on, and we know that we got to go out there and make plays. So we brought it up as an offense, and we just said we got to go execute one play at a time, and then make the winning play when the hat is on your head. So that's what we did.
How much did the wind just factor the downfield passing? I mean, you guys had to play the whole second and third quarters into the wind before you got the ball back, and that's, I think, 31 of your 38 points came with the wind.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough, but that's football, man. We really can't control that. We just got to control what we can control, and that's just going out there and executing. That's going to be the factor in games, whether if it's cold outside, raining. We just got to go out there and execute. So we're not really going to use that as an excuse. We just got to execute.
What do you see on your second touchdown where you had the long run for it?
Yeah, I kind of seen, the defense was getting a little bit tired over time, and just staying true to my reads. I seen the backer flow over, and so I knew I had to cut back. So I just pressed it. I was a little patient, let it develop, and then I seen the backside open up, and that's what I just made the run, made it happen.
The first touchdown was kind of a clever play. Were you guys excited to use that?
Yeah, I was super excited when Coach Holgerson put that in during the week. So, give credit to him, and that was a great play call, and then the guys executed it well. So I was really excited for that, too.
How did you see Dylan respond? Coach Will said, he got pretty fired up, and then all of a sudden he started playing better because.
Yeah, like I said, man, we got a good team. We got a good bond here at Nebraska. Like, when all that was happening, man, we was all having each other's back. We all told Dylan, like, we're going to go out there and execute one play at a time, just flush whatever happened. So at halftime, man, we was really excited because we took it as a challenge, Some people can take it as a threat, but it was just a challenge for us to go out there and win that game.
Is this a game that maybe a year ago you guys would have won?
Just focusing on the present, but I just know we got a special group of guys, and it's a four-quarter game. I know that we have a lot of guys who believe in each other, so I expected to win that game, and we did as a program too, because we know nobody outworks us, and we go through a lot in the offseason.